Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft. If you enjoy the video, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, and hit the thumbs up button if you do enjoy it. Well. We have Karavek the Punisher as a pretty good rare. You commit a crime, you exile a black card, you can cast the copy. So that's pretty good. There's Shoot the Sheriff, which is a fine removal spell. Breaches, which doesn't really do much in limited. It's just too hard to get artifacts. Buried in the Garden is good. Burrow Fiend is great. Love the Burrow Fiend. Errinx is pretty good if you're white aggro. I think the best common, though, is Throw from the Saddle, so that'd be the common I'd take. I think I go Karavek, Stubborn Burrow Fiend, Throw from the Saddle, though the throw is pretty close with the Stubborn Burrow Fiend. But yeah, pretty easy Karavek, I think. This card's great. You just get extra spells in the mid to late game. Plays well with the Bloodseeker. Because this gives you life, this loses you life. Plays well with this card, because same thing. Also, you just want as many black cards that you can recast as possible. Okay. Immediate decision point here. We can take Hellspur Brute as a second pick. Is this it's a Warlock, yeah, so this is cheaper. Hellspur Brute as a follow-up, or Explosive Derailment as a follow-up. I'm honestly inclined to take the Brute. Brute has been an absolute beating against me. Derailment's good, don't get me wrong. But if I'm going to be a red-black kind of aggro deck, maybe, I think Brute is probably just better. I can get good removal spells in black as well. I guess Brute doesn't really play well if I end up moving off of black. But I'm going to try the Brute. It feels right to me. And now there is Vault Plunderer. Form of Posse is a good card. Jolene's solid. Capture's fine. Phantom Interference is fine. But we already have our Karavek. We have our Hellspur Brute. This card plays well with both of them. If I wasn't taking this, maybe I'd take Form of Posse or Phantom Interference. Honestly, like, none of these other cards really speak to me, as they say. I think this card's worth money if you're drafting. In person, it's worth like $6 or $7 maybe. But yeah, this is a pretty easy Vault Plunderer, I think. So just past Form of Posse. This is a card fine, but nothing crazy. I might take Rooftop Assassin. This pack is pretty bad. This is a mercenary, so it plays with the Brute. I could just try to play red-white. Give up on my dreams of plundering and punishing my way across the realms. I did already get past a Posse card. Fourth pick, Tai Joaquin. Yeah, I'm just going to take this. I think it's the best card in the pack. I could build some mercenary aggro. Kind of rewarded here with a... I mean, if I was to take a black card, there's no black cards in this pack. I don't think black's open. Coyote's really good, I think. There's also Skewer the Critics, which plays well with Tai Joaquin. Honestly, this is a tricky pick. The two red cards are both very good. Might take Skewer. Actually, I just want to make sure I get good 2-drops. Skewer's so good, though. That's such a tough pick. Now I get Scorching Shot. Maybe I regret that. Deadeye Duelist is a good card with Tai Joaquin. I still don't know whether this is main deckable. It probably is. Boom! Another Hellspur Brute. I do like Form of Posse. But I don't even have to be playing white. I could still just be a red-black deck. Skullduggery. I don't think this card's great. There's also Reckless Lackey, because when you have two Hellspur Brutes, you kind of just want to curve out all your cheap guys. Maybe I'll just take that. Also, I'm guaranteed to play red. Nice, we get the Desperate Bloodseeker. And we wield it, more importantly. What did I take the Reckless Lackey over now? I'm forgetting. It was like some 2-drop or something. Or oh, Skullduggery. Yeah, I don't really regret that. I don't regret taking the Tai Joaquin either. The Cunning Coyote pick may be a bit more questionable, but it's so good with the Hellspur Brute. You just get to crunch in. Quick draw. I'm fine passing a last pick blue card to the person next to me. Let them know it's open. It's a little signal you can send to the person next to you. You're like, okay, you can draft blue, amigo. They're kind of saying that to me as well. Well, I'm glad I've got the option to play black because this card's another good one, especially for aggro. I'm going to play quick draw. They have to like put a lot of effort into blocking this. This card has to be blocked. And yeah, pretty easy pick. Maybe this will wheel. Now there's a desert land. This is actually interesting. I'm probably going to take the Gila Courser. I already have Scorching Shot. Quick draw is a combat trick. I do like Desert's Dew. Gila Courser's been okay. I don't know if it's as good. Desert's Dew when I only have one, when I don't have any deserts right now, is a little bit questionable. I'm just going to take the Courser. I like it. Gosh, why do I have the same pick again? Oh, this is tricky. I'm going to bypass the skewer last time. I think a mix is better. Gosh. Maybe a mix isn't better. And this plays better with Gila Courser as well. This is just so tricky. I mean, it's just gonna. I just have so many good cards to play with this. I mean, this effect plays well with everything, but sure, I'll take the kill spell. I mean, I would love a Jagged Barrens, but like, you got to take the great kill spells when they offer themselves. This card's good. This card's good. This card's good. This card's good. All these cards are good for my deck. I mean, I think I'm in the right colors. Every card has been a banger for me in pretty much both packs. Got good 2-drops. Adding a good removal spell to the mix. This is like a 4-mana kill something, and then sometimes you'll get a mercenary on top. Two mana, 1/3. It's a Death Toucher, so it's always able to attack. Better than it looks. This card's fine. This card would be fine in my deck too. But Death Touch is just a really good mechanic. It just attacks really well. It's a black card for Karavek. Sometimes it's a tutor when I really need that. It doesn't hit the hardest, which I don't love, but can't get it all. Fine card. Not great in my deck. Fine card. I mean, I just don't commit a lot of crimes here. Might be worth speculating on, or taking this. Or just taking this guy, honestly. I love this guy. I'm just going to take this guy. Nice potential 3-drop for my deck. I've not gotten to see this card do much. Another Lackey. Ruckus plays well with the Lackey because you can then sack it to get both the cards out of it. With 2 Brutes, I'm definitely in the market for this stuff. I guess for the at knife point, this card triggers at knife point. What a late skewer. Outlaws Fury is actually good in my deck. Plays great with the lackeys. I don't regret not taking the lands, but I wish I had the lands. The red-black lands. This card's actually good. I love this card. Scalestorm Summoner is not really for my deck. It works with the Brute. But I don't really have great ways to pump it. I have a couple of Outlaws. I have this thing, but just going to take Unfortunate Accident number 2, get another great removal spell. Prickly Pear is really good with the Hellspur Brutes. You get 2 Mercenaries. Makes this thing cost 3 on its own. I already have 4 removal spells. Another... Oh, wait. Reanimate? Yeah, sure. I'll take Reanimate. Reanimate is bonkers. This card's just amazing. You just get like such a huge mana advantage. Plays well with my removal spells that I have too. Well, this pack is useless to me. Sure, Terminal Agony, nice. Also Wolverine, but there's a murder here. There's so many good cards. I might have taken too many removal spells. Think I might just play it like this. A few 2-for-1s, a few creatures that are good, and then just removal. And then just fill out any extra slots with the lackeys. Fling. This was a crazy draft. I have so many good removal spells. I could have taken a couple lands, maybe. I think Return the Favor is actually good in my deck because I have so many instant speed removal spells. And then I could play some Granny. I think I'm just going to put a Reckless Lackey in, though. I don't like this card. I might not need Terminal Agony. The Murder pick was also a tough one. This draft, it was so open that it caused me problems. Yeah, I guess I'll run it like this. Yeah, 14-9. It could be tough. Well, we'll see how it does. I'll see you folks in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support the NicolaiBolas channel at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. It is thanks to Patreon support that I'm able to make as many videos as I do, and I really do appreciate everybody who contributes towards the success of the channel. If you're enjoying my videos and would like to support my content directly, Patreon is the best way to do so, and you gain access to some cool perks along the way, such as access to my card-by-card tier list for each set and other cool benefits. Special shout out to those patrons who support my channel at the credits level. I really do appreciate it, but without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round one. We'll keep. We'll mill ourselves with this for a potential late game Karvik top deck. The Dazzler. Okay. Razzle Dazzler. This is my first time seeing this in play. My opponent's in Mythic, so maybe they know something I don't know. Well, this is the sort of game I'm good in. If my opponents kill my threats, it's a little bit problematic for me. I don't know if it was too cutesy to go get the Razzle Dazzler. Maybe. Sure. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Sure. Honestly, the Razzle Dazzler is pretty good here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to kill them with the Razzle Dazzler. Oh my gosh, we did it. So they have one blue up. I don't think that they can do anything with that. So I play this to make a mercenary. Play this to kill something. That's 6. This thing turns into a 3-powered creature. I hit them down to... Oh, I guess it's not quite lethal. Well, that's unfortunate. Yes! We dazzled them. Razzle style. Nice. See you folks next round. Welcome. We have a great hand. Bronco. Hoping for the best with the Bronco. I should have technically led on Mountain in case I drew another Mountain and wanted to kill their 2-drop. This might make them leave their guy back. Nope, not even close. They didn't even hesitate for a second. Okay. Land. Well, you know what they say. Welcome to another round. I've got my Caustic Bronco on the play. I've got 3 lands, so already doing better than I did last game. Jeez. Those are the games that get to me. I try not to let games get to me because it's just a game. You're trying to have fun, but it's just so brutal. Because my hand was sweet. I had stuff to do. It's just... My gosh, it's so frustrating. I'm just sending a silent prayer up to whatever person's watching this Magic game with City of the Coast right now to just give me a swamp. I guess it's my fault because I didn't take the lands whenever I saw them. I could have taken the lands, had slightly fewer playables, but I thought I was just taking good cards from my deck. I guess a 9/8 mana base is not quite good enough these days. Nice. It's going to be a while before I can get that to work. Mill me, mill me. Oh. Oh, thank goodness the Stoic Sphinx is gone. And I have a reanimate to get it for me. I'm kind of afraid of this card, honestly. I also want to cast this again. And so if I wait 1 turn, I can do that. one horrible moment, I thought I misread the ward. So currently I have a better board state, but they have slightly more cards in hand. And this crab is a problem in the long game. Do they have an on-land card to discard? Dealer says yes. I won't risk trying to block. I'll just maintain the holding pattern. So that could be bad for me. I think my mana base really is quite bad for this format. Not having a single desert does make my deck less consistent. So that's pretty good. Except that they commit a crime at instant speed, this thing will grow, and then I'll lose the Sphinx from a block. So it'd be good to draw another removal spell. Better than a random card, I think. Casting this now because he's vulnerable while I tap mana. Maybe I needed to go for a removal spell or something, but... That's a great draw. Because now I can trade with their life linker. And hold back Lazov this turn. That is a killer draw. Oh, that's so brutal for me. Oh, I'm so dead, because then they can tutor any card in their deck. Yep, I needed to fade one draw step probably, and this did not happen. I almost guarantee that I'm dead, actually. Maybe keeping this on top was a mistake, but my deck just doesn't have good cards in it, I guess. I can't beat a Metamorphic Blast. They can almost just get a Crime Land to beat me here. Yep. Yup. My gosh, I hate my deck. My deck is awful. What do I do? I'm just playing. It's funny because I've in my past couple drafts I've been playing archetypes that I don't normally play as much. Like this red-black deck. I played a white-black deck, which are just decks that I have not played. I've usually been playing like blue control decks. And I am just getting absolutely whooped. Yeah, I think my card quality, like all my cards are okay. I kind of have the too much removal problem. But I thought that I had like enough like 2-for-1 cards like Gila Courser or Vault Plunderer or Return the Favor or I guess Unfortunate Incident is worse than I thought it was. So that's something. Then again, I did have one game where I didn't get to play because I mulliganed so badly. So welcome to another round. We'll keep this. Just thinking about like takeaways from this draft. I think the lands problem is a big one where my mana is kind of bad. Even in a 2-color deck, like I can feel that it's not great. And in certain games, if I'd been able to deal like a couple extra points of damage to my opponent, maybe I could win those games. Like here, I won't have double red to play both these guys in the same turn. Sure. Maybe I was supposed to just use the Unfortunate Accident to make a mercenary there. So that I could play a Hellspur Brute this turn. Like now they can counter it and make a 2/2 and I'm just toasted. Oh. I guess I'm not just toasted. My deck is not playing out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. At least they didn't have a creature to put a counter on. Looking at all the way these decks are playing out, I think I probably could have gotten away with playing like that white spell that can kill artifacts and enchantments. Because it feels like they're involved in every game. And the counters mode isn't the worst, I guess. The thing is currently it looks like I'm in good shape. But they have I know that they also have like card draw in their deck probably because they're a blue deck, which makes me worried. And also every card in their deck could be a Death Toucher, which is also kind of scary. Oh, the worst. Oh, that's just so bad for me. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, that card is so sick right here. Oh my gosh, what a card. Okay, well that's something. At least yeah, that was lucky that I got that. To pressure them into blocking. Because, oh my gosh, that card was going to be unbeatable if they had another play. Okay, this card I love. But they're going to get another Death Toucher. I don't know if this card's good even. It was really good against me one time. Okay, gotta win. Let's restructure the deck a little bit. I want to go more Swarm. At least to try it out. Now I have 16 creatures. I cut like this guy, which is a bit clunky. This guy. Maybe I want the Demonic Ruckus. But yeah, we're going to try it like this. Give it a shot. Yeah, this seems interesting. Welcome to another hand. Yeah, I'm feeling the mana pain here. No double black is rough. I mean, I've got 2 2-drops. I don't have a Reckless Lackey. They mulligan. The Hellspur Brute hasn't been as devastating as I was hoping it would be. There goes Karvek. So that's kind of was my reason to mill myself. That and reanimate. This murder was a bad pick, I think. I already had so much removal at the time. Okay, Outlaw's Fury just felt really good there. Real good. Next turn I can go Hellspur Brute and Murder. They've been able to gain so much life that they're still at 20, essentially. Okay, so they don't have a combat trick. I punted. Oh, that was such a bad play. Yeah, I shouldn't be playing this late at night. There's no reason to play the Gila Courser first. There's a reason to play the Hellspur Brute first. We'll see if we get punished, though. Okay. Looks like we aren't really punished for that. Yep, they exile that. Makes sense. I have a couple coyotes, but I'm not going to save that just until I draw a coyote. Okay, so they keep a card on top. And I'll do it now in case I draw Reanimate. Okay, I actually played that well. Let's go. What do I want? Honestly, that Death Toucher's looking pretty tempting. Okay. Okay, so we can kill a blocker, make a 1/1. Okay. So if they have a kill spell for my Vault Plunderer, it's not great. Oh, they get to do it all. They get the exile, they get the thing. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of their lackey. Maybe I needed the pressure. I was trying to draw like a real creature that could actually hit them and be like a second lethal threat. Gosh, no crime lands in my deck actually makes such a huge difference. Like, imagine if I had them at 2 here. Then any coyote I drew would be great. Okay, they're keeping both on top. That's a terrible sign. Oh, this is a terrible, terrible sign. Oh, brutality. They're going to get back their guy that can gain life. Though, to be fair, now any of my coyotes are lethal. Coyote. It would be too easy if I just drew the coyote there. I mean, we have to make it interesting at least. They kept both cards on top, so I'm probably toasted here. Coyote still wins it. I probably should have just killed it then. Because now they get to crew their vehicle. Yeah, I not even love it. Unfortunate accident, like, seems like it'd be good, but like this just it doesn't really matter that much. Oh man. So do they want to put themselves dead to another removal spell? The thing is, my deck doesn't have any card draw in it, so like I'm just like at the mercy of the top of my deck. I can't like get like a head on cards, it feels like. I don't think you're supposed to attack here. Now they're dead to a removal spell for no reason. Also now you have to like block one of my mercenaries. This is awful. How do I know which one is... So if they have a kill spell, this is game over, I think. Can't block. Nice. No kill spell. Nice. We're saddling. Live by the Bronco. Let's ride. No! Wow. Once again, into the brutality zone. Doesn't even hit a 1-drop. Obviously incredibly disappointing. This is such a crazy, absurd game right now. They don't have any blockers, and I've got two dinky little guys out here. Yes. Oh my gosh, that game was insane. Let's just look at our deck again to see if we want to make any changes. I need to add this stupid tormenting voice, I think. It's like this guy in. Cut like murder or something. Demonic Ruckus is probably fine. I don't know, though. Putting it onto one of my junkers doesn't seem that good anymore. Okay. We'll try that. Welcome. On the play, we've got the Dream. Caustic Bronco on the play. If we draw a land, we can even crew it up. Just imagine if I drew a land on turn 3. It would be so satisfying. So vindicating, you could say. Viper, sure. Great. I'm begging you for a land. Thank you. I'm so happy. I'm going to try to set up reanimate this guy into... Land ho. Yes. Okay. Ooh, wrong choice. So this thing can get a counter, go up to 5/5, double its counters, go up to 8/8. So I'm going to be fine no matter what. Still might have been better to take the ankle biter. What an absurd situation that one was. What the heck was that? So they're going to go block here. Block here. They're going to go block here maybe? I don't know. Sure. I'm going to flash in the assassin on their end step. Try to get the job done. Crime punishment. What a bizarre situation that one was. Yes, okay, this is why we flashed the card in, because otherwise they would have gotten back their reach creature. And I would have lost. Yep, got him. Thank goodness. I could have waited till their end step. That would it's just bad. I think they'd already played their land and everything, but like it's just unnecessary. Gotta make the right plays in garbage time so you make the right plays in prime time. Welcome. This deck getting to 4-3 or 4-2 is already a miracle, so let's just keep it rolling. We have yet to go turn 1 Reckless Lackey, but that's okay. Opponent deep in the tank on their mulligan decision. If they ramp out something big, as long as it's not Bonnie Paul, I think I can just kill it and move on with my day. Hellspur Brute was definitely the pick. 5-4 for 4 is trample is just huge. I'm really happy with that pick. Also, I got infinite removal, but the Hellspur Brute as a threat is invaluable. Yep, figured they'd have to block like that. I didn't even have a 2-drop this game. I just played a 5-4 that just crunched. Oh, they're playing mill? Oh. They have nothing in play. I have 5 creatures. I'm always worried, though. Don't know why. I'm not really worried. There's no way they win this game. Unless they play a board wipe or something. Which I don't think they have access to in their colors. So they hit a land. Okay, they deal 5 to something. And they deal 3 to something else. And they're still dead. Dodged a bullet on that one. If they're not going to surrender, then I'll just see what I draw and stuff. Woo! Wow. Based on how that first couple games went, and I was so down in the dumps, and I had lost that horrible mana screw game, and I'd gotten owned, and then I changed the deck around. I don't know if that was more of a psychological thing, but my gosh. I still don't feel good about this draft, but 5 and 3 is nothing to be scoffed at, especially in Mythic, so. Next round, here we come. Welcome. We've got a good hand. We'll have to see what we want to do with the Coyote. I was just thinking that Karvik is basically like a glorified 3-3 for 3, because I don't have the crime lands to really make him work. I still think he's worth taking highly, because if you get the crime lands, he's great, but... I'm a little bit light on creatures here, which is a problem. Their own Vault Plunderer. That's kind of funny. I could have killed this on their end step with the 4-mana mode, but I felt like I'm light on resources, and I don't even really need to kill that thing. Oh, what a draw. What a nightmare, honestly. So it's like a 3 for 2 or something. Maybe I got greedy. I should have just taken my 2 for 1 with this guy. Well, all good things must come to an end. Oh no. So I basically need to draw a removal spell here. Oh, depending on how that worked, I could have chained together. I could have reanimated it then. Dang. Oh yeah, perfect, perfect. Yes, 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 yes. But yeah, I mean, this was just one of those games, I guess. I think I choked this one in terms of, like, I wouldn't have been able to win still, but if I had just not gotten greedy to get the extra 1/1 and just killed their 1/3, then I top deck my Gila Courser, and then I can maneuver, because I got the kill spell stuck in my hand. Also, the snake can be able to devastate me, but, you know, such is life. We will concede with our honor intact. 5-3 somehow is nothing to be ashamed of. I'm more ashamed of my demeanor during the games and how frustrated I got than the record. 5-3, this deck felt like a pile. That was the only time we ever came close to using Karvek. But yeah, this version was much better as a build than our initial one. I just took the removal spells too highly, I think. I didn't need to do that. I should have taken the lands a bit more. But lesson learned for next time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it to the end, leave hashtag tweaks, because we were tweaking the deck as we went. So hashtag tweaks, because tweaks led to victories, I think. The Hellspur route was also fantastic. Love that card. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.